Now proceeding further to the unit C, we have to see the characteristics or the properties of sound and their subjectivity and objectivity. Subjectivity means something that you cannot measure, and for everybody the value will be different. Objective is something that you can measure and everybody will have the same value. Everybody will say the same value. Now let us see the characteristics of sound. Now two sounds we can distinguish on the basis of three characteristics. One is their loudness, second is their pitch or shrillness, and third is their quality, also known as timbre. Now let us see what these qualities are. Before that, I will explain you one device known as CRO, that is cathode ray oscilloscope. This is a special device which takes sound as the input, which takes sound energy as the input, और उसमें उसके पास एक screen होता है, and screen में you will get the wave pattern. You must have seen many music systems, when the songs are played, waves are formed. Same thing over here. You give a sound and it will display on its screen the wave pattern. So one small activity is done over here. This is a CRO, and to the CRO one microphone is connected. Okay, and microphone means mic, and near it we are going to bring one tuning fork. This tuning fork, vibrate it, strike it against some things, against some surface, so that it starts vibrating, and bring it near the microphone. So the vibrations of this tuning fork will be caught by the microphone. It will be given to the CRO, and on the screen of the CRO you are going to get this. See the picture A. Okay, you are going to get a picture A like this, the waveform. Okay. Now again what you do, take the same tuning fork, now strike it harder than what you had done last time. मतलब उसको ज़्यादा vibrate करना है. So it will start vibrating more. The amplitude will be more. Again bring it near the microphone. Now you will get this waveform. So A and B. So A waveform you got when you struck it little softer. When you struck it harder, you got this wave. What is the difference between the two waves? You can see that they are in phase. In phase matlab when this is becoming 0, you can see when this is becoming 0. When this is going below x-axis, this is also going below x-axis. Then we say that the two waves are in phase. But you see the amplitude. Amplitude of the earlier one is smaller. Amplitude of the next one is larger. This means that this sound is louder. So louder sounds have got large amplitude. So by just seeing the wave, you can tell which sound is large and which sound is small by the amplitude. Okay, so soft and loud sounds. Clear? Similarly, if you strike the key of a piano, if you hit it hard, the amplitude will increase of the wave. If you blow a pipe hard, the amplitude will increase. So when you increase the vibrations, the amplitude increases. So loudness, what is loudness? Loudness of a sound depends on the amplitude of the wave. More the amplitude, more will be the loudness. Now there is one more word, intensity. And many times loudness and intensity are taken to be the same, but actually they are not same. Loud means how far from the mean position the particles are vibrating. That is the amplitude. Intensity means how much energy is passing through a given point at a given time. Okay, quality means kitna energy, kitna sound energy hai. That is known as intensity. So intensity of a sound wave at a point on the medium is the amount of sound energy passing per second normally through unit area at that point. So, and its unit is known as watt per meter square. Watt per meter square. Now the intensity of ordinary sound is nearly 10 raised to minus 6 watt per meter square, whereas the minimum intensity of sound which is audible, which we can hear, is 10 raised to minus 12 watt per meter square. Now greater the energy carried by the sound wave, greater is the intensity. Greater the wave, greater is the intensity. So the intensity of a sound is proportional to the square of the amplitude of vibration. Okay? Intensity is directly proportional to square of the amplitude. More the amplitude, more the intensity. And mathematically it is not directly proportional to amplitude but square of amplitude. Then it is also directly proportional to the square of the frequency of the vibrations. You know what is frequency, number of vibrations per second. And third is the density of the air. More density of the air, more particles are there, more nicely sound energy will be transmitted. And third is the velocity of sound in air. So more will be the speed, more will be the intensity. Now subject to the nature of loudness and objective. Now what do you mean by subjective and objective? Now loudness is subjective, we will say. What is loud to you may not be loud to your parents. And what is, for example, when you are hearing music at a large volume, तुमको लगता है it's okay, but then your grandparents will say कि कितना आवाज कर रहे हो. For them it is too much. The same noise for you it is not too much, but for them it is too much. So that is why we say that loudness is subjective. It depends from person to person. There is no device to measure the loudness, but intensity can be measured, and that is an objective thing because that is amount of sound energy passing per second normally in one unit area.